Hey, Tales from the Toilet Bowl is here once more. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes
We
it's
weren't
boring.
here yesterday.
So I have a good time and what the heck? Watch his toilet bowl and get it down in there. Yeah,
We wasn't here yesterday
we wasn't here yesterday.
because of her.
We were doing occasion and it proved to be more than workout than I actually first planned. And I was so exhausted, I wasn't the point of exhaustion. And I just sort of went,
I'm wrapping presents, so
Yeah.
you get to come along with us on this amazing wrapping trip.
yeah, but I can't hear it.
Yeah, all right. I know it's not Eminem.
Yeah, I'm going to figure out
As long as you don't do what you was doing a second ago.
Okay. That's my toe.
It wasn't just the toes, was it?
No, there's other bits.
Yeah.
I've been anatomically correct.
So today we're going to be talking about stalkers on Facebook.
Oh yeah, we both had experience.
I had one today.
And I had one 3 years ago.
Go on, you tell your story.
Right, I was talking to this guy, he started talking to me randomly online. I was just like, hi, you know, as you do. And he started saying really inappropriate stuff to me, like, oh, when we meet, I'll probably explode before I get in you. And I was like,
It's family
right.
friendly, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because getting in. And I said, don't assume that when we meet, we're just going to go off and
Fall into bed together.
fall into bed together. I was trying to put it in a nice way. I
I did put it in a nice way.
And I said, it's not going to happen. And he was like, oh, why not? Do you think I'll be no good? And I went, that's not what I'm afraid of.
Oh,
I said,
it come off on the wrapping paper, the die from the tablecloth. Sorry.
and I said, I'm celibate. And he went, why are you celibate? And I went, because I choose to be. Are you a lesbian? I went, no. Are you pansexual? I went, no.
We have nothing against lesbians, by the way.
No. Some best friends have been lesbians, you know.
Or pansexuals.
And pansexuals and transsexuals and everything else.
And drag queens.
I've got nothing against any of those. In fact, we've got best friends that are drag queens.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can't...
I'm not saying Michelle's a drag queen because she's our best friend.
There's nothing wrong with it, you know. It's
just not what we're not.
And I said, no, I'm not a lesbian. I'm not pansexual. I'm not a transsexual. I'm not anything like that. I'm celibate because I choose to be. You wouldn't be celibate if you was me, right? Well, I never said that I was going to be with you, so what's your deal? Oh, so you just want to use me then? I said, use you for what exactly? And he said you could use me for sex. I just told you I'm celibate. What more do you want? You know, I'm safer than anyone. I'm not Peter Sutcliffe's sisters when the Yorkshire Ripper scare was on. I'm really safe. I reckon you're using me. I went, okay, so I'm using you, so you want to stop talking to me then? No. I said, okay. I don't get you at all, mister. And he was like, oh, but you know I really like you. I went, you don't know me. You've spoken to me online for a week. That does not actually mean to say that you actually know me. You know, if you'd spoken to me online for maybe a year or so, then yeah, I'd say possibly you know me. But a week, I don't know you from a can of paint. And he was giving me all this old flannel, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then after 3 weeks of him saying how he was going to get hold of me and do this to me and that to me, and I was like, yeah, bring on. He stopped talking to me. I don't know why.
Look, I'm a cheerleader. Got pom poms. Do 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 do.
I just noticed what it was that fell out of the bag. It was the other
Do
nigger.
do do do.
But, you know, it was weird. Very weird.
Yes.
And you had weirdery yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I bit my tongue. This guy, I don't know him from Adam. He was on my modelling page actually, because I'm a model. Just in case you didn't know. And I was on a modelling page and I was just going through it and having a look at what I've got because I haven't updated anything on there for a long time. Which, and I was thinking, well, you know, I've got to do something on there because I haven't done anything on there since I did the live stream. And I'm thinking of doing another one, so I was just going through it and having a look. I'm like, And he started talking to me. It's like, hello. And I said, hello. And then he started being really weird and saying that he wanted to meet me. And I was like, well, I only meet people that I know. Which is true. And he was like, but I could be your friend. And I was like, well, I don't want you to be my friend, you know. And he said his name, and he was like, and now we're friends. And I was like, it doesn't work that way. And he was like, you're so rude to one of your biggest fans. And I was like, I'm not being rude. You're being creepy. And he was like calling me babe and everything and trying to get my phone number. Yeah, that never works. And everything else. And he's like, oh, whereabouts are you based? And I said, I live in London. So, you know, and he went, I'm in London too. Anyway, he carried on and kept trying to get me to meet him and everything else. I was like, no. You know, forget it. And then he goes, well, I've got to go to Cyprus now, or Greece now, so I'll be back on Friday and I'll talk to you then. I was like, all right. But he was just being really creepy.
How is he going to get to Cyprus?
I think Greece is open. I'm not sure. Michelle, you have to let me know in the comments, is Greece open or not?
Can you move that back?
Because of creepy weirdos. Pervy people wanting to talk to your bestie, wanting to meet your bestie. That's even worse.
I'll meet you.
Yeah, I've got so much stuff going on in my life at the moment. I don't need that, but
I'll meet you.
You know me anyway. Have you got a pen?
We've been doing her room.
It's a hellhole. I don't like it.
My bedroom looks like the yard sale from hell at the moment.
Well, it's not as bad as it was yesterday.
It's not as bad as it was yesterday because we worked like maniacs in yesterday.
Yeah. We've got like 3 or 4 bags clear, but we've got teddy bears and things too.
We've got about 3 or 4 bags of teddy bears and pillows that we've yet to sort out. But we are slowly plowing through.
Feelies.
Getting there.
We do this thing called feelies.
You said it was tight. There's an hard bit there. That's supposed to be the extra large bit. It's really hard.
We do this thing called feelies, and we feelies what we have. And I don't think so. It's not really delicate. You can squidge it about if you want.
It's hard.
Slightly damage it, I don't know. Shouldn't do.
It's a hard lump.
It's cool, that's what it is.
It's got a hard lump.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, innit?
It's got an hard lump.
So, yeah, that's one of my mum's presents. I did wrapping as a job once. Not like wrapping, like M&M wrapping.
I'm Slim Shady, I'm the Slim Shady. You're Slim Shady, just MIT, so I'm the real Slim Shady.
As you can tell, she's not a rapper.
Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh, I'm Slim Shady, I'm the...
I didn't rap like that. I meant I was a professional present rapper in Lush. So
I'm a professional.
Oh God, no, you're not.
It's not MC Weirdo.
I got sort of my experience from that.
So, yeah, we've been working very hard. Her room is killing me slowly. And
This isn't killing you softly.
That song.
That's why I said it.
Look, you can't see me. I've got a cellophane over my face.
It's alright. You're always going about how ugly you are. It's fine.
I am ugly, but, you know, I don't want cellophane over my face. So.
Don't think she's ugly, by the way. If anyone thinks, she said her mum was ugly. I didn't say that.
I am ugly. I accept this. That's why I love frogs.
She does, you know.
Frogs are as ugly as I am. And they don't care.
So glad you can't see what that says on the back of this.
I can't. All I can see is like a black oblongy.
Do you know, Mark said to me today, he went, have you got anything to wrap? I went, yes. He went, oh, can you wrap this up for me?
We do the wrapping because Mark's wrapping. It's just sort of like I will get some wrapping paper and just make a bundle and stick a bit of sellotape on and call it wrapped.
That is not wrapped. this is wrapped. You have to work at it. You have to be friends with the
you
paper.
want a present, you've got to work to get it out as well.
You know, you gotta make friends with the paper.
Do you know, she once gave me a bit that had so much sellotape on it, I could not open it. I had to go and get a knife.
You might have another one like that. Well, there's bits, isn't there? And you don't want the bits to kind of be easy to get at. So
yeah,
no. What? So it's open when you're wrapped in something. Exactly. It's little things. Little things annoy me. Little presents. They do my head in. They never go as you want them to. And when they do go as you want them to,
has anyone out there ever made a homemade advent calendar?
Yeah, you have.
I know I have. I'm just asking if anyone else has.
Probably not. Have we got any creative people in tonight?
Yeah, we want to know if anyone has ever actually made a homemade advent calendar, and if so, how many years have you had it?
I don't know how many years I've had mine.
A long time.
Yeah. Collecting matchboxes. Oh, crap.
Yeah, it was great fun, that was, collecting matchboxes. I get 25 matchboxes for one advent calendar. I just wonder if anyone else has ever made an advent calendar, as I did.
She regrets it now, though.
Well, actually, yeah, it'd be a bit tough regretting it because of the amount of years you've had it.
She regrets it now because she has to fill it up every year.
Yeah, that's plain and bumper.
And I always have something special on top of it.
And now we've got a new advent calendar.
Yeah, it's still not full yet because it's got 25 days on it. But they're not little boxes, so you can't just put chocolate in it and have done with it. It's got to be something sort of, I won't say worth having, but, you know, something that's going to fill up
like a gift
box, yeah. So it's not like a chocolate advent calendar, although I've got a chocolate advent calendar. It's like a gift advent calendar because it was originally a gift advent calendar, but she fell in love with the box it was in, which was a gingerbread house.
How can you not?
It is really cute, but it says I Love Revolution on it.
Yeah, well, I'll just ignore that bit. I just imagine it says I love mummy.
Because I Love Revolution is a makeup brand. Revolution.
I think they know that from Pandora's Box.
Well, I'm just letting them know again. If you don't watch my other... Well, it's not another channel. It's on this channel, but it's a different show.
This is what they call lifestyle.
Hence why I'm wrapping presents.
I don't really think it's lifestyle.
You wouldn't get me doing this on Pandora's Box, that's for sure. No, that's wrong.
Well, Pandora's Box, you're doing makeup.
Exactly.
I'd love to see you wrap presents and do makeup at the same time. That'd be really epic.
So that's never going to happen. Never ever in a million years is that ever going to happen. Okay, and some people say they can't wrap like me because I do the present thing, don't I? That sounds really weird. You know what I mean, like the thing they do with string in films.
Yeah, but I do that. That's why you do it.
No, I did it when I was working at Lush.
Yeah, I know, but I did it before that. But
you never got it right though. It was always off to one side.
So, I don't care if it's off to one side, at least it's there.
That is what I mean, sort of. Yeah, a lot of people can't do that.
I can, because it's a bit wonky.
A bit wonky.
Because I'm wonky.
It's quite nice when you got it in the corner, but that usually only happens when
Do you remember your Brandon Lee picture, how that was done? No,
it was years ago.
We had
dinner yesterday.
We had red metallic wrapping paper and silver self-adhesive stars. I had to sit there and stick on. And then I done a big red bow that I had to sit there and stitch because it was done with a ribbon. And I've done little thin ribbons like that, a gift ribbon onto the corners.
Like I said, if you're doing this and you're under the age of about 10, always make sure you've got parental supervision. Because it's not safe and you can cut your hand open. I have sliced my fingers before doing that, haven't I? It is not nice. And
you can actually do it with a ruler, but then there's a chance that the actual ribbon will cut you. Because this happened to me as well.
Ribbon cuts. You can do it with pencil, but again, the ribbon is quite nasty. So I was going to talk about stalkers, but we only have 2 stories to tell you. I did get stalked one day at home.
There are a lot of stalkers out there.
Just be
And
careful.
so, I mean, we're very careful anyway. But there are a lot of weird people out there, and they don't wear t-shirts saying I'm a bit odd in the head. So
Just be careful.
just be very careful out there because I mean, I like to believe that 90% of the people on the internet are nice, but you might meet that one of that 10% that's not.
So that wouldn't be very nice for anybody, would
just
it?
watch out, you know, just be careful, be sensible.
I'm not sensible, but I know what I'm doing. Pretty much. Half the time.
Yeah, well, I like to believe the best of anybody, but you know, there are some people out there who are not exactly right in the head, so just be careful.
Yeah.
So.
Then they do horrible things.
Mm.
There's another feelies for you.
Oh, for me.
Getting all these
It's a
feelies.
book. It's
Is
a book,
it?
isn't it? It's a Stephen King book, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it is.
It's very light though.
Yeah.
Stephen King books are not generally long.
How am I going to do this quietly?
I think that's a Stephen King book, but I don't know why it's so light.
They're not for you. You've got your present. This is not yours. Don't look at me like that. Have you seen the?
I reckon it's a light Stephen
You've seen the
King book.
pathetic look I'm getting. It's not his. Look, it's not yours. No, it's not yours. It's the old men and the old woman.
Yeah,
What they're doing now?
there are people out there who are not very nice. And there was a case of a guy, I can't think of his name, but it's Brock something. His mum was American.
It's not going to work.
He made friends with a boy in Thurrock. And the boy in Thurrock subsequently wanted to murder him. So there are nasty people out there as well as nice ones.
Nasty folk. That was epic. Got caught on the scissors.
And I did see what happened in Barking with the Grinder Killer. When it broke, the story broke when he was staying in Barking. So
You don't live in Barking.
Grinder is also
Oh, you do that one. That's really awkward. She does the awkward presents.
Can you talk to the people while I do this?
I am.
Because I've got to sleep them all together.
She does the awkward presents. No, you don't have to. You have to put them ones together, but them ones are separate.
Yeah, can I have the time?
No.
Or better still, give me the plastic bit out of there.
Oh, you're going to put them that way. Okay. So yeah, we've had loads of weird experiences. I've got to do the Mark's present as well when you've done that. But experiences with stalkers online and experiences with like finding things out when we're staying in different places and stuff like that. It's all sorts of weird stuff
I really
going on.
don't know which way these go.
They go that way. No, no.
What way on?
But yeah, so it's just like when you're online, be careful because you don't know who people are. You don't know what their intentions are. They're not going to tell you if they're like murderers. They're not going, I'm a murderer, are they? So
What do you do for a hobby? Kill people.
they won't. They're not going to tell you that. So just be careful
I
because
don't do much of just going around killing people.
yeah, it's you're like, oh, that's nice. How many people you killed then?
I don't have 5 so far.
So it isn't the safest thing.
And we do this because of our weird experiences that we've had, which have been too numerous to mention.
Why is my name so long?
Some people think that Christmas Day goes on too long.
What? It's not long enough.
Some people think that it just drags on, but I think they're people who have got relatives around, you know, the relatives that they don't really like.
Yes, I do.
Like Uncle John with the wonky eye who goes in and stinks the loo out after he's had a few Brussels sprouts. That sort of,
yeah. And also, we don't throw away. Hang on. Give me a second.
please, be nice.
Please. Right. So these bits of paper, like this, we don't throw away. Because these are really good for small presents, like jewellery or makeup, things like that. Makeup. Hey, makeup and jewellery. Things like hair things, you know, little things that you buy. These are very good for them. So if you've got little bits of paper, we've got loads.
Also, they can be cut in strips and made into bows.
Yeah, so you shouldn't throw away your paper. Also, it's wasteful. And we're very against wastefulness, aren't we? In this house? So don't waste your paper. Don't do it. I mean, I've still got a lot of presents to get. I've got the cats are now done. Yay! Half of Mark's is done. I'll get him something. My mum, I'm getting her some more stuff on Monday when I get paid.
Because we still have Santa Claus.
It makes it more expensive for presents. But it's all good. It's all good, isn't it?
It's once a year.
It's once a year, so we manage. We manage. We don't usually like buying expensive stuff this close to Christmas, but due to the fact that coronavirus has kicked off and we can't go out, we've had to buy a lot of stuff online, and we don't like doing that. I like being in the hustle and bustle of it all. I like that.
Well, I tried not to go out after the 21st, but...
No, but I like the hustle and bustle of it all. I like, you know, when you got like the Christmas rush, and you got people and they're like, oh, I like that.
I don't like people.
And I just like seeing people panicking. I think it's where I've worked in retail for so many years as well. It makes me laugh. These are really nice tags. They're $7.99 on eBay. There's 100 of them, and they come with little organza ribbons. And I think that's a really nice touch. What do you think? Do you think it's a nice touch?
Yeah, I think they're really pretty.
They are really pretty. And you've got like loads, my pom-poms, loads of organza ribbons, and you've got like the tags, which are here. And you've got all different ones.
You also got plastic bulking.
And you've got, you know, to thread the organza ribbon through the tags, you've got a little sewing needle as well, a plastic one. That looks really cool considering what that is. They will never guess. Never guess. Little man, you want to feed it? I don't even know where he is. He's not even in here. So that's the cat's present. So it went from that to that.
Now let's see if we can do that again.
That's pretty cool. And I've got a ribbon on. Because even the cats get ribbons on Christmas Day, because it's Christmas. Right? So
I haven't ribboned any of the Santa presents.
Are you ribboning them though?
I don't know.
Ah.
All depends how sane I'm feeling at the time.
Well, these are belonging to the cats. They have got Santa presents this year, but I haven't got enough. So when we go shopping in December, I'm gonna have to get them their presents. The rest of them, I only need to get two lots of sticks now, so that's good. I don't mind that. The little cat sticks that you get 10 of or something. I think you get 10 of their ones. I don't know, but yeah, that's what they're gonna have.
Poo poo.
Poo poo. She's turning to a 2-year-old. This happens as well quite a lot over Christmas. The 2-year-old comes out.
I need a little pee out.
Remember how it was there? What a rude present.
Oh, it's making some strange noises.
Oh, it's going to be off to the side. I don't really care. It's only for the cats.
Only for the cats.
The cats are our babies, so I shouldn't really say that. They are actually very special to us. Yeah, use that one. Can't you tell whose wrapping paper that is?
Yeah.
You got that one, and then you got Where is she? This one, which is Minnie Mouse. But the third one, oh, and I have to say happy birthday, Mickey Mouse. It's his birthday. And this is not mine. This is my mum's. It's Disney. And it's pink.
It's Chip.
And it's Chip. She loves Chip. She's got a real thing for Chip. So she wanted this wrapping paper, so I bought it.
He's a hero.
He's a cup.
He's a hero cup.
I have a bag that is Chip, and I have a purse that is Chip. And I got my mum the purse as well, didn't I?
Yeah, and I've got pajamas.
She's got Chip pajamas. She's got Chip socks. She's got Chip...
The socks come with pajamas.
Yeah, but they're still... I've got Chip slippers.
I've got footlets with Chip.
I've got slippers with Chip. That my mum is rather jealous of because they're a present from someone. She don't like it. In fact, I got the slippers. They weren't a present. I don't know. Were they a present from Andy?
No.
No, they weren't a present from Andy. Because Andy Boy gets in Mickey Mouse because he knows I love him. But yeah, I've got loads of Chip as well. And also this year she's got. I've got Stitch pajamas, like Lilo and Stitch pajamas, and my mum's got a Thumper nightie. She doesn't do pajamas. I need the scissors, love. She don't do pajamas. I love pajamas, but she doesn't. She doesn't really do pajamas. But yeah.
I get too hot in the night.
I love pajamas. I can wear pajamas all the time. I wear them in the summer. I wear them in the winter. I don't care. I wear them during the day. We're in quarantine, so I can do what the hell I like, and I like wearing my pajamas all day. And my onesie as well. All my onesies. I've got 4 onesies now. I'm collecting. Not deliberately collecting.
I've got a penguin onesie.
I know you have.
I like penguins.
I know you do. Didn't I get you a penguin onesie?
Yeah.
Loving, caring daughter, see? She looks funny, don't I?
That's why you did it. And I can't actually walk in it.
No, her feet, she's got very small feet, and the feet of the
I've got very short legs.
are bigger than her feet and her legs. She's got shortness. She's got short syndrome. So is Michelle. We've both got short syndrome. This is the smudgies. Smudgies. Oops. Oops. Now, why won't you go for... Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Why are you doing that? Ah! Having hell with this thing. That's sort of a luminous yellow.
Oh, it kind of looks like a car. Like a hippie van sort of thing.
It's a stocking.
That, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the... I'm on about the ribbon. Silly woman. We had our wires crossed just then. And that one's written ones. Okay. And then I got one more present to wrap. And then I'll be with you and you'll have my full attention. And I'm trying to get Gremlin off of her seat.
Yeah, she does that. She takes over.
They're cats. They always do.
Mm.
So yeah, presentation is everything in this house at Christmas, isn't it? Present-wise, not dinner-wise. You will see when we do the dinner. Dinner-wise, no.
The problem is I cannot carve. I could never carve. I've never been able to carve.
She can hack.
And I hack bird to pieces. I turn into like Leatherface.
She does.
Only without the figure. And I'm like...
Leatherface didn't have much of a figure. He's a fat man.
Exactly.
What? I mean, he doesn't have a figure.
Leatherface's figure.
Yeah.
I'm more lumpy and wobbly than him. So, you know, and I don't do it with a chainsaw. I usually do it with a carving.
I offered to get her an electric carving knife. She went, no. I went, all right. Offered. Offer was there.
Yeah, well, I still remember that guy who committed suicide.
What, with an electric cleaver?
Yeah, electric carving knife.
Oh, what is going on with this?
He laid on the floor and turned on the electric carving knife and laid under it.
Well, I can't imagine you doing that.
I know, but you might get really annoyed with me one year and do that and murder me, and everyone will think I committed
You
suicide.
made me cry 1 year. Because you was being a rat.
I was rushed off my feet and upset, and I apologised profusely afterwards.
Just reminding you to make sure you don't forget it.
And you didn't mind when you got your prezzies.
But she doesn't do that now. Do you?
No.
No, she doesn't do that. If she's getting too flustered, she takes a 5-minute break. What is going on with this? But she's usually too busy laughing at me, to be honest.
But the thing was, I couldn't really take a 5-minute break that year. Because even now, when I take a 5-minute break, I usually get them telling me that I'm slacking.
Yeah. But, like, you know, she's usually too busy laughing at me anyway, aren't you? I don't know why I'm so funny when I'm cooking, but apparently I am.
Well, what about Mark?
What about Mark?
When I was doing the stuff, and I went, put your hands in it. I don't want to put my hands in it. I want to put your hands in it and feel the meat. I don't want to. I mean, it's only stuffing with sausage meat. I don't want to. So.
But yeah, we make him wash his hands and all. What she moans about. I always wash my hands.
And I wear the same.
Oh.
I wear the same apron every year.
And that's the apron that she dyed my hair in.
No.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh no, it's not. It's the Aunt Peggy one, isn't it?
My mum had 2 floor-length aprons. One was navy blue, one was red. And Aunt Peg always wanted to wear the navy blue apron. She felt important if she had an apron on.
Truth be told, she was a pain in the butt.
I don't know what happened to the blue one, but I've got the red one. Oh, I miss her though. I had her every Christmas because nobody else wanted her. And you'd give her a sausage, a piece of bacon and a glass of wine. And she would stand there for all day.
I'm going to wrap Mark's present in pink.
She'd stand there all day with this one glass of wine and this one sausage and this bit of bacon.
But she kept on topping up her glass.
And every time I saw that glass was going a bit low, I wanted to top it up again.
And she didn't realise.
And my Aunt Peg would stand there and she'd be giggling away at this sausage and piece of bacon.
Can you pick that up, please?
She'd be standing there looking at it going, and I was just like, okay, she's occupied. Because everyone used to get fed up with her. And she was irritating. Oh, you've got another bit there, Franken present here.
I hate doing Frankenfreddies.
Yeah, I used to have her most years when she wasn't off somewhere. Sometimes she used to go to my sister in Yorkshire.
She was hellish though at Christmas.
She was, but she was old and she was my auntie, and when she died, I really missed her. I was so used to seeing her standing by the washing machine with her glass of wine and a sausage and a bit of bacon, spending all day there. And then she'd file the dirty washing. Now, Mum never got it to the fine art that I had. I would just stick all the dirty washing in one pile and hide the clean. And she'd file the dirty washing. Because Mum used to leave it there and she used to fold the dirty washing with clean. But I got it
really used to annoy her.
I got it down to a fine art and I knew how to deal with it. So she stayed with me in Thorney Island. She stayed with me in Delaware Road in Shoebury. She stayed with me all over the place, didn't she?
Andy, what are you doing?
I think she even stayed with me in White Road one year. And when I didn't spend Christmas with my mum's because Mum had moved to Yorkshire or whatever, I used to have Aunt Peg round mine. Julie had her one year and Julie got really annoyed with her. And
She was old. She was going senile.
She had her till Christmas Eve, and I said, "Oh, well, I'll have Aunt Peg," and Aunt Peg spent Christmas Day with me.
She was old and she was going senile. Seeing I do like to be beside the seaside.
Oh, what they all had to do the knees up in the living room and fell over.
I don't remember that.
It was great fun trying to get her up again. But, you know, she was Aunt Peg, and she was annoying, she was. She was very old-fashioned, she was very judgmental.
Especially of me.
Yeah, but she loved you.
She used to judge me all the time.
That's nothing.
It's constant judging.
We went to a dance at Elizabeth Fry School, and I was just there, and I was having quite a nice time, and I danced with Jonathan, who was one of the care assistants there, and I danced with Aaron, who was in a wheelchair. I was just dancing with anyone who wanted to dance, really. And Aunt Peg said, "You don't care if they're in a wheelchair or not. You don't care if they've got legs that work." I went, "What?" She goes, "As long as they're wearing trousers, you're happy." I was like,
Excuse
"What?"
me?
And she went, "You were after all the men." I went, "What?" She went, "How many men did you dance with?" And I went, "I don't know, about 5. She was like, "Yeah, I saw you. I saw that black chappie whispering in your ear." Jonathan was, as I say, was a care assistant at the school. And I loved the song Run to You by Bryan Adams. And they'd done they'd been playing live music there, and he'd sung Run to You. And I said to him, "I wish I was dancing to you, singing Run to You." So he sung it in my ear. Aunt Peg thought he was doing something else.
It's very judgmental.
And I honestly wasn't. And she was like, "You don't care. You don't care if they're in wheelchairs. You don't care if they're black or white. You just want a man with trousers on." And I was like, "Actually, I prefer men in skirts. I like Scotsmen."
Do you?
No. I was just trying to shut her up. But, yeah. So that was my Aunt Peg. But, yeah, she was very judgmental. She was very old-fashioned. And she could annoy the living hell out of you if you let her. I mean,
did Leanne ever meet Aunt Peg?
I think she did, yeah. If you let her loose, then she would drive you balmy. But if you actually confined her to the washing machine with a sausage, a bit of bacon and a full glass of wine, she'd be your best friend. Yeah, I think Leanne did meet Aunt Peg. You have to leave us a comment, Michelle. Did you meet
Michelle? Leanne?
Did you meet my Auntie Peg? I think you did. A funny little lady who was about 4'11" with glasses.
Who looked Chinese.
Who looked a bit Chinese and tried to speak posh.
She was really Chinese, she did. I don't know where she came from. None of our family looked Chinese apart from Aunt Peg.
I'm starting to look Chinese now. I've got fatter. Look.
Only when you smile.
Michael
McIntyre.
Intended like her.
Oh, Michael McIntyre, I love you so much.
But, yeah, Aunt Peg, she was very old-fashioned and she's very judgmental, but she was lovely when I had a Christmas because I'd just get her drunk. And when she was drunk,
Sure, let me get drunk on Christmas Day. The cheek of it.
No, because you actually help. Aunt Peg tried to help and she would hinder you.
New Year's Eve, I get off my face though. That looks don't look too bad, does it?
No.
That's a Franken present. That's when you cut the wrapping paper too short. And you have to...
Oh, do you remember when I got that electric
You ain't going to be able
guitar?
to open that.
Oh, well.
Oh, yes, you will.
When I got the electric guitar, that was a real Franken present because we had to use about 3 bars of gift wrap on it.
I'm actually really impressed with this. This is amazing. For his speakers, for his stupid pieces.
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah. I'm like, what? Is that what? No, we're not. We're not done. We're not done. I thought he was done. You hiding things in the cupboard now? Oh, yes.
I'm going to have to let him eat that other one.
You have to.
It's in bits. Or do you want to eat it?
I don't want to eat it. It's chocolate, isn't it?
I'm not done. Ah, shut up. Open wide. Here I come.
She does this.
What film is that from?
Oh, is
The
that
one.
your...
The
That's not
one
a Christmas
from,
film.
Can be watched at Christmas. The one I did yesterday
Christmas with the Cranks.
was Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah, what was it you said yesterday?
Get your little brown bud down to the basement and put up Frosty.
I love the accent.
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis don't come from East Ham. Nor do I come from Forest Gate, actually.
No! I tried. You saw that effort. And it was just no.
Do you know, every year I wrap these up and every year it looks like a really tiny dead body.
She's going around killing chocolate figurines. Jesus Christ! Chocolate figurines. I had the scissors in a really awkward position. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's not. No, it's
Christmas is in celebration of his
yeah, but it's not his birthday, is it?
No, because it's born in September. But that's beside the point. They just mixed it up with the pagan festival of Splinter. So.
There's a history lesson for you guys. Does anyone else feel like they were ripped off with Children in Need this year?
Yes. Muchly.
3 hours.
Thank you,
I watch
Dodos.
Children in Need every year. And sometimes I do donate. Sometimes, rarely, but I do donate occasionally. And that's a Santa present. That doesn't have ribbons.
Yeah,
And
but even knocked everything down here.
I felt really ripped off this year. 3 hours. It's not on, is it? But as everyone knows, I'm off for animals anyway, so...
Yeah, and when I tried to get a donation from Children in Need for a park I was trying to get set up, they told me it was what a fantastic cause it was, but that didn't help.
So much for the children that are in need, huh?
Well, they were in need in the end. I had to get Dulux to donate.
But they did.
Oh, yeah, they did. And did they?
They donated paint.
And brushes, and terps, and rags.
So obviously we like Dulux more.
Because I'd been going everywhere. We had a park in Delaware Road in the middle of the block, and I was block voice.
Council estate.
And I was like, okay, that park is dangerous because a little girl had actually gone to go up the steps of the slide, and the steps had broken, and she cut her ankle on the step that broke them. I was like, right, there's a park. I got the lights on the block because it was pitch black out there, wasn't it? There was no lights in the stairwell. There was no lights on the actual estate itself. You looked out there and it was as black as pitch. You could not see a thing. You couldn't see your hand in front of you. And it was really dangerous. So I took a picture of it at night. And they said, what's this? It's just black. I went, that's our estate at night. So we got the lights on. And then I said about the park being a death trap. And they come out and they repaired the stair on the slide. And it looked really tatty. You know, it started to really fall into disrepair.
It started to rot.
It started to rot. It looked horrible. And it was dangerous. So I got them to come out and they resurfaced it. And they fixed the step. And I said, well, are you going to paint it? Can you sit down up from Santa Claus? Are you going to paint it? And they went,
That Mark, yeah?
yeah, we haven't got money to paint it. Right. Can't you get the paint donated? Well, you're the block voice. Why don't you do it? So I applied to Children in Need, and they just told me it was a great cause and didn't want to help.
Will you go away?
I applied to the National Lottery, and they didn't want to help me either. And I went sod it and go around paint manufacturers. So I went, first of all,
that cat.
Ah.
Hello.
First of all, I tried Berger, and Berger wouldn't help.
Hello. Oh.
Berger
Sorry.
just didn't want to give me a hand at all. And I applied to a few paint manufacturers, and in the end, I contacted Dulux.
He's fat.
I know he is. And Dulux said,
She looks skinny.
what is it? I want it's a
Careful.
children's play park. I need exterior paint in bright colours for kids.
I'm jealous.
They asked me a really weird question, roughly how much do you need? And I said, how much you got? And they said, well, what are you doing? I said, there's a perimeter fence. There's a perimeter fence. There's a roundabout. There are these little bouncy things that are on springs.
Is there a roundabout in there?
It was supposed to be a roundabout. It wasn't really a roundabout. It was like a weird bouncy thing. And there was those animals on springs, and then there was a slide.
They're
And
dangerous,
the
them
bench.
animals on springs.
And the bench. And I said, right, that's the equipment. And I went, yeah, I'll probably take this many litres. But I want them really brightly coloured. Okay, we'll double it, but we'll give you smaller pots, so as you've got different colours. I went, right, thank you. Took it to the council. Oh, what do you want us to do with it? I paint the park. Well, what do you want us to do with that? Well, first of all, you can get it out of my kitchen. I was sitting there with about 40 pots of paint in my kitchen and paintbrushes and rollers and turps, and I said, so you can take that and get it out of my kitchen. Who's going to do the painting? So I went, oh, for crying out loud. So I put up a block thing, would anyone do it? And nobody, not one person said they would. And I went, you know what? I'll go out there and I'll do it myself then. I mean, because it needs doing.
Teenagers did it.
No, they didn't.
What they do?
Oh, you're in bad health. I went, I know. I said, but somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to do something about it. And they got a couple of workmen to come and do it, but I had to get the paint and everything else. So that was pretty much the beginning and end of my stint as Block Voice, because I got fired. They knew I was agoraphobic when I took the job, and they fired me because I couldn't make council meetings.
That ain't that important anyway, to be fair.
No, I wasn't getting paid for it, but I was getting stuff done, It was annoying.
Park wouldn't have got done if it weren't for you.
It was annoying. The lights wouldn't have gone. I was doing coffee mornings, and the only one who was paying for the stuff, the prizes and that, was me. Because we had raffles and everything. And I was the only one paying out for it, so I thought, well, why am I doing this? I'm wasting my time. So I was kind of like, when they fired me, I was like, fine. Getting fired from a job I wasn't being paid for wasn't much of a blow, so.
I mean, I got fired from Superdrug and I couldn't be happier. I'm just annoyed that I left Savers for Superdrug.
With the bows.
I'm really annoyed that I left Savers for that job. If I hadn't left Savers, I still would have been employed.
Yeah, at least Savers was hard work, but you had a laugh.
Yeah, well, it was done, wasn't it?
And they didn't keep cutting your hours.
No, they didn't. I was on like a 10-hour contract, I think. No, it was less than that, wasn't it? It was something like a 6-hour contract, but I never did 6 hours.
And yeah, I suppose in a way I am boasting about what I achieved for the park in Delaware Road, but I'm pretty proud of that.
But yeah, I was on like a 6-hour contract, but I never did 6 hours. And I kept getting asked, can you stay? If Dan asked me to stay, I would have stayed, like, that day. When he come up to me and goes, can you do, like, extra hours today? Can you stay till the end? I'll do it. If Gary asked me, I was like, I've got something on.
I've got a question to put to people. Right, some people, not many, but some of you may knit. And if you knit, you may belong to a knit and natter group. There is a lot down on that are no knit and natter groups. Does anyone think that we should do some kind of online knit now? It'll only be during toilet bowl for about 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh, no, not during our toilet bowl.
Oh, well, we can do it separately for the toilet bowl
Yeah.
then. And if you are interested, comment and let us know, because I know that there are knit and nat groups out there, and I know that some people belong to them, some people don't. If you are interested, and it won't be like a knit and nat group, we won't be sitting here just knitting. It's basically pattern exchange. If you want to change, if you've got some wool to trade or something like that, then if you think it's a good idea, comment and let me know. I probably won't get a single comment on this, but I think that it's just because...
Yeah, you should do like a live stream of you knitting, or like do some knitting
it's gonna be
videos.
boring.
Doesn't matter. You tell people what you're doing. Like, I'm going into Pearl, I'm doing... What? What? What do you want? What's the problem? What's the issue? Nothing.
But if anyone is interested in that kind of thing, let me know.
I'm wearing your name on myself. Oh,
I
you
would
want
say
to?
if anyone is interested in sugar art, let me know, but I'm so crap at icing.
Do you want it or not? No?
I mean, my icing is so disastrous that nobody's interested, so...
Something's wrong with this little boy.
There's nothing wrong with that little boy. I know exactly what's up with him. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with him. It's just...
Such a teddy bear.
It's just a bit festive is all. And he's feeling the festivities going on, and he don't feel like he's part of it.
He's such a teddy bear. How can he not be part of it? He's a little cuddly bum. No, don't be sticking your head in the
So
camera.
let us know what you think about the ideas we've had. Katie,
What?
I'm doing all the talking.
Oh, that's what I usually like
Oh,
with
do you
me.
want to review the bag?
Well, it's your bag.
Right, we've got this bag online.
I'm talking to Andy at the moment, trying to sort him out.
Huge
Right.
bag.
There's bigger ones.
I know, but this is
For a
huge.
tenner. That was a fiver.
It is actually a Christmas bag.
Hence the colours red and green.
That's not white Christmas bag.
This red and green.
And it holds your rolls of wrapping paper, your bows, your sellotape, your ribbons. It'll all fit in there. And
Well, it doesn't, because we've got this tube here.
that tube there is because we'll probably use all them bows this year.
And then ones.
And you put all your present
Wrapping
stuff in there.
So it doesn't get lost, it's all together that way.
And you zip it up.
And it's just made it £10 heavier.
And off you go. But the thing is, they open all the way up. But unless you're on the floor or you've got the whole kitchen table open to do it, you can't open the whole thing. So we usually just open the top and stuff it in.
You know what, you're a muppet.
Why?
Because you know you can't wrap up the other present with me here.
Mm.
You can't see it through the white bag.
I know, but it's going to take me ages and I'll probably swear a lot.
I know it's through Coolstar, so I know it's got a Coolstar on the back.
I'll probably be swearing a lot.
Because it's big and it's a funny shape.
And I know what people hearing me swear.
Oh, I got something cool though. Should I go and get it?
If you want to. You see,
Oh!
what
You
she's
wanna go
got,
outside? Come on.
I got it on the internet. And I was so disgusted by the poor quality.
He's following me around like
And I was going to keep it because I thought the quality was so bad. And she went, I don't care for quality. Because I didn't tell her it was a bag, I just said, I've got something, I'm really disappointed with it. And I was really angry about it because it wasn't cheap.
Because it's a label.
But the main problem I found was that blowing
She don't like the bone.
It is white, cheap, tacky plastic, and it is a bit sharp.
It doesn't. It doesn't actually look that bad on camera. That's the bone. So you hold it like that if you want it as a handbag, but you've also got the arm strap. It's really cold because it's chain. So yeah, you've got that.
Will you get your head out
And
a bag?
it clips into there and there. Now the problem with me, it's really cute. I carry around a lot of makeup. So what I'm going to have to do with this one is just carry around the bare minimum amount of makeup.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the quality.
Right. It has got my purse in there, so take that out. That's a cute purse. Minnie Mouse. It's not my Mickey one, which has got my card in it, which I've got to find because my card's in it. But this, it's from Creepsville 666. If you know alternative fashion, you will know Creepsville 666. They're very cool. They do a lot of working with Elvira. Who's Elvira?
Those Elvira.
She's the queen of vampires. So it's got a little thing for your picture there, or whatever you want to put in there.
A picture of your latest victim.
Yeah, a picture of your latest victim. I don't have any victims as of yet. It's got the Creepsville. Thing in there. It's quite deep as well, so you can get quite a bit of stuff in there, which is good, especially for me. And yeah, I love it. It's got like the inside is really cool. It's got a little pocket there, tiny little pocket there. It's got Creepsville 666.
I don't have a problem with the design. It is the quality.
I love it.
And it is very poor quality.
I don't care.
It looks cheap and tacky. It looks like the sort of thing you'd buy in a joke shop if you're going out on Halloween.
The price these things cost when they're from Creepsville?
Yes. I bought it.
I love it. And my mum's also annoyed because there is a slight tiny bit of damage there. I don't care.
I paid for it perfect.
I like it. But you just have to like, it will come out.
And that's why she got it before Christmas.
But I love it. It's really cute. It's a little coffin. Got the little, see if you want to go like that. Got the little stoppers on it so it doesn't touch the floor. Lovely. So I'm happy with it anyway.
Yeah, I was disgusted at the quality because when I looked at it, the picture, it looks a lot better than it actually is. I know the pictures can be deceptive, but I thought, oh, you know, it's that price, it's got to be something really amazing, and I was really disgusted when I got it.
And she's like, the other one costs more and the other one's better. No, less. So the other one costs less and the other one is better. And she's like, why do you want 2 bags? I'm a bag person, I love bags.
She went through the bags she's got today. Even I didn't realise she had that many handbags.
Neither did I. But it doesn't matter, because you know...
shopping bags.
Hang on, right. If you're female, apart from Leanne, because you said you don't like handbags, right. If you're female, Michelle... She'll know about this. Michelle is feminine like me. I mean, Leanne is female, but she's not that feminine, is she?
Kaylee, you sit like a truck driver.
She's, yeah, feminine like me, apart from the way I sit. I'm not sitting like a truck driver.
You are.
Anyway, if you're girly, then, and you like girly things...
Eyelashes, makeup, nails.
If you like girly things, then hair dye, yeah, then obviously, and jewellery as well, you will want nice bags. Now, okay, I have hand knitted bags, I have 50s style bags, I have beach bags, I have band bags, I have 2 band bags, I have hymn bags, okay. Now, I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 different ones. I've got my big one that I showed you guys that I got off eBay, and I've got another one that Michelle got me. It's a little one, and I love it. And I've got a laptop bag with a bat on it. Now, As you know, I am a goth. Why is this thing lagging? There you go. I am a goth. And I think it's very important when you are a goth to have at least one or two bags that are very gothic. When I lived in Delaware Road, I had a black one with a big silver cross on it, didn't I? And it was coffin. And I had my baby, which was velvet, and it had like a panel of, it wasn't velvet, the middle bit wasn't velvet.
Corduroy.
It was corduroy, and it was burgundy, and it had a big black pentagram on it. I lost them in the move. And the problem with the velvet one was it didn't have a zip, and someone actually stole something out of that bag. It just went with Velcro, didn't it? I love that bag. I love that bag to bits. That was my favourite bag, but it wasn't very safe, and it did get left behind in the move. Now, I could have probably had a zip put on there, but I didn't think, so I didn't. So this one's got a zip on it. Just a question, has the other one got a zip on it?
Mm-hmm.
So they're safer at least, because if someone's going to go down my bag, at least then I can catch them before they get something, because they got to undo the zip. So it just makes it a little bit safer. So I've got 2 gothic bags. I've not got one yet. I've got one at the moment, but I'll have the other one question.
Well, I mean, you've got a big spider.
Yeah, I said knitted bags.
And you've got a giveaway, which is pretty gothic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, sometimes you want some bags that are gothic.
Him.
I said band bags, see? Sometimes you just want a bag that's very gothic, okay? A very gothic bag, and that's what that is, and that's what the other one is. I think. Your bag has got the death card on it, thank you very much.
Oh, this is the newest one.
And what about the one with the rib cage on it?
Yeah, and I've got Jack Skellington.
See? She has an array of goth bags.
Well, you said I was a trendy.
I didn't say you were trendy, I said you don't know how to dress.
I don't know how to dress in just that.
You know what she did earlier? She coughed teal down herself. Now,
because I'm old and sick.
the reason I'm laughing at her is because when I was at school, I came home for lunch, and she said something. I'd just taken a mouthful of tea. She said something, and we laughed so much it came up my nose, which made her laugh even more. And then I started laughing, but I was in pain, and my eyes were streaming, and I was laughing. I was still dribbling out tea, and my nose was dripping tea, and it was just this whole tea mess on the floor. She didn't see if I was okay or anything afterwards. After about 20 minutes of laughing, she went, "You alright?" I was there next to her, and she was choking. I was tapping her on the back and making sure she could breathe. She just goes to me, "You alright?"
You were fine though. You was making enough noise, I knew you were fine.
It was coming out my nose. And then he came out of her nose, but she managed to stop it. I couldn't stop it.
I
funny,
inhaled my tea.
You don't inhale your tea. You silly cow. Oh, she's funny.
It's inhality. I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
But,
no.
yeah, we have been working very, very hard now, and we'll continue to work hard now until I've got it done.
It will probably be until tomorrow. I think we'll get it
I'm
done
looking
tomorrow.
at the date, and I'm like,
I think that tomorrow it will be done, because there's not much to do left.
yeah, but
Much left to
the
do.
thing that's frightening me is the teddy bears. We have got to sit there, and we have got to hoover them all, and steam them all, and get all the fluff off of them all.
No, my teddy bears. Because everything gets steamed. The mattress has got to be steamed. And hoovered. Everything gets steamed and hoovered. Apart from the carpet, I'm not steaming that.
The Christmas clean, I go a bit
I'm not steaming the carpet.
You can steam the carpet.
I'm not steaming the carpet. You
Right.
can steam the carpet. I ain't doing it.
Well, it's not going to count.
Well, you can do it. I ain't doing it.
Hand mop or steam.
Well, either way, you're doing it, because
I'll do
you
both.
mop. Alright, you do both then. I don't care. Because I've got to make the bed and everything else, and then Mark won't help me change the duvet cover. I can't
He
change the
will.
duvet cover.
It will.
Have I got my mermaid's clean?
It's gonna be
I
safe.
don't have a sheet. I need a king size sheet.
I'm washing some sheets too. Oh, how much a sheet? I don't know how long you're going to wait to get it dry.
I've got
because it's
one
raining.
sheet. That's king
And I
size.
usually hand wash your sheets.
I have one sheet.
Because we have to...
Why not take that to the laundrette? So it's dry.
Well, I'm not going to the laundry tomorrow, am I?
I don't know.
Well, I wasn't planning on it. But then again, I want... we've got... if we've got to steam it and everything else, then I've got a few days grace on it.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's going to rain or whatever. Squidgy, get your face out the way. He's looking in the mirror at yourself.
Thing is, I don't like taking the sheets to the laundrette. I'm a bit strange.
I have a red smudge under my eye.
Yeah, it's where your pigment flip.
Yeah.
Done some fallout. What I usually like to do is I usually like to hand wash my sheets and dry them out in the air. That's a bit strange.
I fixed it. No, look, it's still there. It won't go away.
I'm a bit strange like that.
Yeah. But
And knickers.
yeah, because like last time I went to the laundry, a pair of my pants fell on the floor. They're my pants are not pants.
They're not something I really like taking to the laundrette. I usually do that by hand.
She insults me. Mum, what are my pants?
Dental floss.
Yeah. She's got parachutes and I've got dental floss.
Mine ain't parachutes, mate.
There you are.
They are family tents, alright?
Well, they're family tents, and mine are a piece of elastic.
A piece of elastic and a scrap of lace if you're lucky.
These ones are very lacy, thank you.
They look like painful pieces of elastic.
Look.
Yeah, they don't much of them.
Leanne knows I like me thongs. Michelle knows I like me thongs. I like me thongs.
I like knickers.
Mind you,
Why have a bit of bleeding cheese wire up your crack?
don't do your exercises when you're wearing a G-string. I did that and it hurt a lot. Didn't it?
Yeah, but I just can't see the comfort in having a bit of cheese wire.
It's not a bit of cheese wire, it's a thong.
It feels like cheese wire.
Oh, jeez. Michelle wears thongs.
I went to Lanzarote wearing body.
That was tight.
I was in agony by the time I got there. I mean, it was starting to bite a bit in Prague, but by the time I got to Lanzarote, my God, I thought I was in two halves. Oh, it hurt.
It's no century.
I was going to Canadian Grub. She goes, what's the matter? I got a wedgie.
Go to the toilet and sort out your wedgie then.
Yeah, and I tried. And failed. Because it's alright if you're standing up for 8 hours. That's normal. Or 12 hours or 16, that's normal.
Standing up for 16 hours is not normal.
No, I mean being up for that amount of time.
Oh.
But when you've been up for more than 24 hours, they're not designed for extended wear.
I changed mine in the bathroom.
And bits of you start to go more south than normal. Well, my bits did anyway. And, I was in agony.
I changed my underwear.
I couldn't. I would have had to strip.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I changed my underwear though. I'm very funny about that.
Well, so am I, but I would have had to completely strip.
You're not as funny about it as I am.
And my bra was in the hold luggage. So,
No.
there was no way I was going braless.
I wouldn't.
So I couldn't do much about it, and I was in pain. I changed when I got there.
I had a shower when I got there.
Yeah, well, I couldn't because you was in it.
Yeah.
I couldn't shower. She was in the shower.
Yeah.
And we were both really, really
And then I
exhausted.
had to have another shower afterwards.
And we had to go out and get something to eat. And by the time we come back from going out and getting something to eat and everything else, we were so exhausted. We just... It was a state of total collapse, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was painful, and I'm never going to do that again.
Anyway, I think we should end this video here because
It
it's
didn't do much for me either.
Mother!
I'm really flat-chested in it.
1 hour and 9 minutes. And,
Alright. So-
you need to wrap up that bag. To get it out of the way.
Yes,
Done.
we will say goodnight to you now. We will see you tomorrow here on Tales.
Definitely see you tomorrow.
Tales from the... And...
I won't have a red smudge tomorrow. No, I've cut myself.
You can tell me what that line I said was.
Which is...
Ah, shut up, open up, here I come.
Yes. So, we will see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow on Tales from the Tiny Farm. Please comment, subscribe and like and everything if you want to. And be kind and considerate, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye!
Bye.